No, let's not try that. Skits. No. Psycho. If I click on it, it doesn't highlight it. Glazier.
A mobile phone? Yeah. Well, they have one for the glaziers, but it's only for work. I can't remember the number. Oh, it's in the kitchen. I saw it plugged into its charging cradle.
Charging cradle in the 90s for a phone. That sounds about sounds about right.
I did. Well, we met when we were 17, both working at the glaziers.
Isn't that a Beatles line? And I saw her standing there. Well, okay.
We couldn't afford our own place. Simon dropped out of school, went full-time at the glaziers. That was Eric's generosity. We moved in with his mum and dad. They had a spare room for us and the baby, if it came. It was a nice change, time to myself, living there for those months, full of hope.
Okay.
No, everyone loved Simon. He's a glazier, he doesn't have much money. I don't know. I don't know.
Money. Okay. Money.
Sure, I think. I do all the bills and paperwork and handle all the money stuff, so it should be easy for me to find. Do you want them dropped off to you?
I'm but asking for bank statements or something.
A police station? Yeah. When I was young, we ran away on my birthday. Bob Dylan was playing in London and we thought we could break into his tour bus and have him take us with him. The taxi driver we paid to drop us off. I mean, we'd saved money, pinched a bit here and there to pay for the fare. He was suspicious because we were so young, so he told the police. So they came and picked us up and took me back to Portsmouth. My mum picked me up from the station. But I blamed everything on my friend Eve.
Eve.
My parents let me off.
Let's check this last one out first.
If you put me on, you've been framed.
Bloody
I want the
hell.
money.
As long as you didn't sing again. Eve.
Well, my friend Eve. I mean, she was a friend from when I was a kid.
Is she in
She
your
was
head?
also more popular with the boys, and I used to hate her for it. I mean, really hate her sometimes.
Because you're crazy? Is it because you're crazy? I don't know. Play.
Yes. We'd fight.
Fight.
We fought on the beach once, and I held Eve's head underwater.
Nut job. I'm calling
There
it.
was no one else around. It was at the far end of the beach, and I held her head under, and I kept it under.
Psycho.
And for a moment, I just wanted to kill her and watch her drown.
Calm down, love.
But that was it. It was just a moment. We were made up afterwards. It was a love-hate relationship.
Well.
My mother called me Eve.
She's Eve. Is that a is it part of her personality, the other half? Or is she actually a twin? Mother.
Okay. There's a girl and she's staring out of the window. She's sad. She's trapped. She's here. She's looking out the window because her mother won't let her out.
Okay.
I would have been a good mother. I was young, but I would have been a good mother. She was a girl, by the way, the baby. We were going to call her Sarah. Simon wanted to call her Ava after his nana, but I didn't want her to have a symmetrical name.
Ava, Eve, symmetrical. Eve, because if she's a twin, if the first one was Eve, I see what they did there.
Well, she wasn't my real mother, but she raised me. Do you want to hear the story?
As long as you don't sing.
It's a real-life fairy tale.
I'm gonna have to put story in on her. Story's got to come before Eve. Actually, should I skip this? 'Cause that's on the same time.
Well, she wasn't my real mother, but she raised me. Do you want to hear the story?
Oh god, it's the same video. Alright, my bad.
It wasn't the present so much. It was one of those arguments that had been simmering for a while. The present was a mirror. A nice mirror. He'd engraved the glass, the kind of mirror a princess would have in a story. He made it specially for me.
And who are you? Are you Eve? Eve? Are you Hannah? I don't know.
Yes. Like a story. A beginning, a middle, and an end.
Well, that was completely out of context.
Well, she has a knife. She's been cooking, I guess. She's been cooking him his favourite meal. She's his wife. And he's asleep and she doesn't want to wake him because he's ill. That's why she's sad. Because he's ill and he might die.
She's a bit sinister all the time.
Sad story, so unfortunately it ends.
Sad story. What? Did I put in Eve? I did, didn't I? Eva. Grandmother. What am I doing? Hey, oh, I have no idea what I searched for. Her. Put story in, I might as well try her.
She's crying, I guess. She's sad because she thought she saw her husband with another woman. But it's okay, because she finds out it wasn't her husband, it was his brother.
What?
And so it's fine. Okay, she's being chased. They're trying to catch her because she did something bad. I guess she broke the rules. Or maybe they think she did something bad. Maybe it wasn't her fault. She looks scared, not guilty. Maybe it was mistaken identity. Did they catch her there? I don't know.
Mistaken identity, she's a twin.
I hoover, I dust every week. Maybe less. I once asked Eleanor how often I should dust, and she said,
Eleanor.
I asked, tell them you do it once a week, but every few weeks is okay. I think she was just trying to make me feel better. I mean, when I was there, she was hoovering every day. You know, ran an ordered house. You know how that generation is, putting on a brave front. She has secret stashes of cigarettes.
This is the
Doug
grandmother.
doesn't even know she smokes. When I was there, I saw
Doug.
her. She has these sort of porcelain vases, ornamental, next to the Reader's Digest books. Cigarettes inside. And she still has them. I mean, last time I was there, I looked in a vase. There was a fresh pack. In all those years of marriage, and she still has a secret like that.
Oh, Eleanor.
Yeah. I've been round to Doug and Eleanor's and they're very worried. I feel sorry for them.
Pretty too short, that, isn't it?
Okay.
Give us something meaty.
I parked up in the street. It was busy, so I had to park down the end of the road. Walked up, knocked on the door, no answer. I took my keys out of my bag and unlocked the door. The main lock was unlocked. You can tell because the key doesn't turn when you try to turn it to the left. I walked in. Simon's coat wasn't on the peg. I couldn't see his shoes in the shoe rack. I shouted out. I walked straight into the kitchen because he usually sits in there to have a cup of tea and read his paper, but he wasn't there. I touched the kettle, it was cold. I looked quickly in the living room, nothing. So I walked upstairs to the bedroom and he wasn't there. I didn't search for him because it was pretty clear he wasn't there. I had a shower. The phone rang whilst I was in the shower. I didn't answer it. I think it was Eric. Then I was just exhausted. So I lay down on the bed and I fell asleep, though I didn't mean to. I woke up a couple of hours later and I was surprised to see no one in the bed next to me. And then I remembered where I was and what had happened. That's when Eric called again. This time I spoke to him. Then I called Doug and Eleanor. And then I decided to come and see you. That enough?
Okay.
1984 was an awful year in the end. We were living at Doug and Eleanor's. I lost the baby at the end of spring and my parents died in the summer. It was a hot summer, a heat wave. So when they discovered the bodies, it was just awful. Because of the circumstances, them dying together like that, they brought in a lot of police. A forensic entomologist. I had to look that up. It was because of the heat. It's just awful.
Okay. Suspicious?
Yes. I speak with Eleanor at least once a day. Not that there's anything much to say. It's more just...
Jesus, I had shit me pants there. I had my headphones on way too loud. Spilled coffee. Oh, I didn't realise on stream you can't actually see the achievements that pop up. Never mind. It's an achievement for that, for some reason. Oops.
Yes.
Did I put in Doug?